For my science final, I chose to research the chemicals in tobacco when it is lit up. Many substances and materials change as a result of the different brands, but for the most part, they're very similar. Some compounds in tobacco that recur when lighting it up or already in it are ammonium, lead, hydrogen cyanide, formaldehyde, and benzene. Breaking news from the Bugano and Ethics channel. Here today we have news that Proposition 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd has been accepted by a majority vote in the state of California, legalizing marijuana. Today we'd like to educate you about some of the products in marijuana when it is smoked or in the base chemical itself. Here are 5 products that you need to know. So the first chemical I'll be talking about is ammonium. It has a chemical formula of NH3. Some health effects from ammonium from exposure to it are irritation of the skin, eyes, throat, and lungs. It can also cause coughing and burns. Some of this can lead to lasting lung damage, and in extreme cases, it can lead to death. Eye burn, blindness, cancer, infertility, and birth defects are also some common side effects of ammonium. This compound is naturally produced in nature and synthesized using anhydrous ammonia and sulfuric acid in a reactor. Ammonia is colorless, it's a gas, it absorbs moisture, and it dissolves easily in water. This compound is included in cigarettes because it changes the way the body processes other chemicals, making a dependency on the chemicals in cigarettes take root much more easily. Lead is also in cigarettes. So the chemical formula for lead is Pb, which is the same as the atom. Exposure to lead can inhibit the growth of bones, and it can negatively affect bone structures in people and the body. It can also negatively affect reproductive health. Okay, so lead is mined for the ore, and then the ore is melted, and that's how you get lead. It is very corrosive, it is dense, it is ductile, it is malleable, and it is like a bluish gray, depending on exposure to gases. Lead is often in cigarettes as a result of contamination from the machines used to produce the cigarettes, because they're not properly taken care of, which is a huge issue. Hydrogen cyanide, chemical formula HCN, it can cause lightheadedness, dizziness, headache, confusion, weakness, and unconsciousness. A lot of respiratory issues as well. It is made through the oxidation of ammonia, methane, which is a reaction caused when the cigarette is lit. Hydrogen cyanide is a colorless blue liquid. It will be a gas above room temperature. It has a bitter almond odor and a bitter taste. It also dissolves in water. Formaldehyde is chemical formula is H2CO. It can cause irritation of skin, eyes, nose, and throat. Also can cause lightheadedness, dizziness, and a chance of eye damage. It is found in smoke from burning tobacco or fossil fuels. Formaldehyde is colorless, flammable gas with a strong smell, and it dissolves easily in water. It is a byproduct created when smoked. Okay, so the last compound that I will be talking about is benzene. So the chemical formula of benzene is C6H6. Short exposure to high levels of benzene can result in drowsiness, dizziness, rapid heart rate, headaches, tremors, confusions, and sometimes unconsciousness. At very high levels, even death can occur. Eating foods or drinking liquids that contain high levels of benzene can cause vomiting, irritation of the stomach, dizziness, sleepiness, convulsions, rapid heart rate, as said before, and coma. With long-term exposure, there's a huge effect on the blood. Benzene also causes harmful effects on bone marrow in animals and humans. It can cause a decrease of red blood cells along with this, and it can weaken the immune system. Okay, so how is benzene made? Well, benzene comes from gas emissions from volcanoes, forest fires, crude oil, and it's in cigarette smoke. It's a colorless liquid that has a sweet odor. It is very volatile, reactive, and flammable. It dissolves a little bit in water. Benzene is used in large quantities to make other chemicals and that are used to make plastics. Benzene is an unintentional byproduct of burning plant and other materials that you see in cigarettes. So yeah, that's benzene.